Hey, welcome to Shy Fishing the Shy. Today we're going to demonstrate loaded frogs. We're going to show you what those are, we're going to show you how to load them, and then we're going to take you out to Busse Lake so that you can see their effectiveness. So there are 3 reasons why I load my frogs. Number 1 is max cast distance. I fish a lot of waters here in Chicago where it's super weedy, lots of lilies, lots of weeds, and you know those bass are hiding in there waiting to blow up on something topwater. So you know it's really important to get more distance so that I can obviously cover more ground and get more fish. Second is major splash effect. So you know a weighted frog is going to travel further as you cast it higher, if you like, and as it hits the water it's going to create a larger splash. And then third is the rattle effect. So, you know, better than a silent frog that isn't loaded, you can hear the rattle effect of a weighted frog. So we're going to show you real quick how to load your frogs, what to use, and then we're going to get out to Busse. So to load my frogs, I use Copper BBs. Inexpensive, really simple, you can pick them up pretty much anywhere, but I'll include a link in the description for this video as well as links to the frogs that I use. I use about 12 to 14 BBs in my frogs. You don't want to use too many because you don't want the frogs to sink. So when you're loading them, you pick up your frog, you go to this V in their underbelly, and you can pull it open just like this to make a little hole to stuff the BBs in. So you want to be cautious when you are pulling this. You don't want to rip it. You definitely don't want to cut it because you're only going to, destroy your frog, and it's not going to be tight enough for your BBs to stay in there. So no need to cut it. If you leave it like this, you're not going to lose the BBs. It's going to be pretty tight there, so you're going to be good to go. You can use this effect on all kinds of different frogs. I normally use these combat frogs. You can use them on the walking frogs, popping frogs, pretty much anything to create that extra weight and that rattle effect. There is one more thing I do to get my frogs ready for the water. I bend my hooks up ever so slightly, just a few degrees. This is a tip that I got from a pro. You have to be very careful because they will break if you're not, but just that few degrees, that angle has made a huge difference for me. When I first started using frogs, I was getting tons of hits, but I would only bring in about 25% of what would hit. Now I'm probably 60 to 70% when it comes to big frog hits and bringing in those bigger bass. All right, so we're out here at Busse Lake. Got the Raider hooked up in the back. We're ready to go. So we're gonna go and test these frogs out. I've got the walking frog on right now that I loaded up this morning. I'm gonna hit this weed line over here. We just got 2 to 3 inches of rain here in Chicago overnight, so conditions are super muddy. I'm just hoping that some of these bass went up here in the weeds. So let's check it out. All right, so I'll show you the distance here. It's about 35 yards to that corner, that weed line. And, the extra weight to this frog just really lets you take it. Oh, I'm in the weeds. Damn it. And I'm on, just like that. Here we go. Nice one, just like that, boys. Yeah, perfect. He smashed it all the way. He loved it. But that's it. That's why the weighted frog is awesome. Great hook set, right in the side of the mouth. Oh. There we go. Got him. We'll fix our frog here in a second. He'll probably go 1.5 pounds. All right, I was able to get up here in this corner out of the wind. I fished this corner last weekend too, and had some pretty good luck. This island, they were smashing frogs off of, so let's see if they're still there. Look at that great distance with that weighted frog. Good action with the walking frog here. Stuff jumping behind me. We got another beaver coming our way. You can see him. There he is. Popped his head up there. He's probably gonna smack his tail. There he goes. He sees us. Part of the beauty of Busse Lake, all the nature. All right, so just switched over to the combat frog here. This is what I normally use. I just started using that walking frog today, and I know you're probably gonna say, hey, you're not, you know, the action that you're working with isn't quite right. I know that, but I'm new to the walking frog, so cut me some slack. Something nice just jumped right over there at that weed line. I love the look of this corner here, the way that it's so mossy and ugly. Perfect for frogs. So let's see. There we go, we're on. Oh, he's nice. Oh, he's very nice. Stay on, big boy. Let's go. Let's go. That's a frog bass. That is a frog bass, baby. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Woo. All day. All day on the combat frog. He's pretty. Probably 3 pounds. See if we can get him unhooked here. Nice. Marvelous. All right. I had to turn him up here because he was too wide to get in the photo. But we got 3 pounds, 3.75 pounds here at Busse Lake on the combat frog. That's why you throw a weighted frog, a loaded frog. Let's get this big boy loose. Somebody else can enjoy this catch. But woo, shaking. My adrenaline's up. I could tell he was big. I'm absolutely stoked. We got that big boy released back into the water. I can't say enough about these loaded frogs, man. They're awesome. I got my links down in the description, so I hope you pick one up, as well as the other gear that I use. You know, I'm running the PBR, the Pelican Bass Raider. This is the Rhino edition. You can check out my other videos to see that. I'm also running the Minn Kota 55 Endura Max, which gets me around really well. And I upgraded the prop, which you can see in another video, to the Kipawa 853. So it really helps me cover more water, and I mean, look at the results. Yo, that's part 1 of Loaded Frog Bass Madness. Part 2 continues the onslaught out at Busse Lake. I catch even more fish in the next video. Make sure you check it out. If you need gear, check out the links in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in part 2.